Hello, welcome. Susan, this is a comeback yoga class. We practice together for about 45 minutes, and it's gentle yoga and meditation. So let's get started. You can set up your mat, set up your space, get comfy. We have a theme right now in comeback yoga, and that's the breath, which is broad, intentionally broad, because everybody brings their own needs and intentions when they're practicing. So you can apply your theme however you want to. Maybe you're thinking about the pace of your breath, or maybe you're feeling like you have a challenge in your breath. A lot of us do. Different times of the year, allergies, or there might be, physical stuff happening, makes it sometimes a little bit of a challenge, or maybe you're using your breath as a guide, or could be all kinds of different things. And let's take a few moments and consider your breathing, consider your how your breath feels and what it's like right now. Soft inhale and exhale. And you can start to move your head around a little and roll shoulders. Cross your arms across the front of your chest, or you can hold your opposite elbows if your arms don't accommodate across your chest quite comfortably. Either way, um, we're holding across the front of our bodies, and breathe in and breathe out and feel your breath in the front of your body. Notice how your body moves. Notice where your body moves. How does it feel to breathe like this? Then we'll take arms either by our sides or behind us. Depends on, again, how your shoulders feel, how your body feels like this. You could take one arm at your side and one arm behind you. You could take one arm overhead. There's a lot of different ways you could do this. Hands on the tops of your shoulders. Just find a way to help you connect to the back of your body as you breathe. And could include not moving your arms at all. Be fine too. Just breathe in and breathe out and feel the back of your body as you breathe in. And come out of that posture, and we'll try a side stretch. And tilt your torso over to one side, and you can use your bottom arm to support you, either with your forearm on the floor or your hand on the floor. You can take your other hand and bring it along your side and feel your breath in your side of your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice where your body moves, how it feels. And we'll switch sides, tilting and observing on this side of your body. Breathe in, breathe out. And we'll come back to center line. You can move your legs a little bit and have your legs like that for a little while. Shift, and then we'll roll shoulders and take a circle around with your torso. I have my hands on the tops of my legs. I'm just doing a supported stretch of my back, sides, and front. Moving around in little circles, and then reverse your circle. Go around the other way. And then we'll come back to center and stick one leg out long. Roll through your foot, your ankle. Let's slide one hand down in the direction of your foot. Then lift way up in the air and make a big long line from your foot up towards your outstretched hand. And reach back down. And switch sides. One leg long. You take your hand down or reach down. Then lift up, reach way away. Reach back down. And back to center. Readjust, resettle. Take your hands together. Inhale to reach way up. Exhale, tilt forward and bring your hands back behind you. Inhale to reach way up, hands together. Exhale, round your back. Bring your head forward. Inhale, reach way up, straighten up. Exhale, tilt forward, bring your hands behind you. Inhale to reach way up, put your hands together. Exhale, round your back, hands in front of you, head forward. Inhale, reach way up, one hand down, other arm up and over. Lift up, wrap, one arm underneath the other, and round forward. On a wrap, inhale, one hand down, other arm up and over. Lift up, wrap one arm underneath the other, around your back. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides, reach wide. And place your fingertips on the floor and lighten your hips a little bit. You're pressing fingertips in the floor, lifting up, lengthening through your body. And soften up. Take one foot and shake it out. Roll through your ankle and your toes. And take your other foot, shake it out. Roll through your ankle, wiggle your toes. And stick both legs out in front of us. Hook your thumbs together and lower yourself down slowly onto your back. You're using your abs like a brake. Once you're all the way down onto your back, you can put your feet on the floor and bring one knee in toward your chest and straighten your other leg long. And switch sides. One knee into your chest, other leg long. Switch sides again. One knee into your chest. Now we'll do some breathing here. As you exhale, you can lift your rib cage a little, curl your nose up in the direction of your knee. Inhale to put your head back down, your torso back down, and release your leg down. Hold on to your other leg, knee in towards your shoulder. Exhale and round. Bring in your nose, the direction of your leg. Inhale, head comes down, legs straightens up. Hold, switching legs. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back center, everything down. Bring one leg in. Exhale, round. Head down. All your legs down. Arms down. Roll through your feet and your toes. And then we'll bring both legs in toward your chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, feet on the floor. Arms stretch up and overhead. And an exhale, knees in toward your chest, round. Feet on the floor, arms overhead. One more time. Knees in, exhale, round. Feet on the floor, arms stretch way up overhead. And bend your elbows and bring your arms back down by your sides. One more thing while we're on our in this position like this here. Exhale, let your knees wing over to one side. Inhale, your knees point up towards the ceiling. Exhale, your knees wing over to the other side. Inhale, your knees point up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knees over to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees over to one side. Inhale, back to center. You can scoot your hips back a little and roll over onto your side. And we'll find some breath here. We're reaching long with your body, and one arm is overhead, the arm that's on the bottom. We'll take your top arm and your top leg. Inhale to lift them a little bit. Exhale to round in. Bring your knee towards your shoulder. Inhale to stretch out. And exhale to curl in. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, round in. And we'll come onto your stomachs. Prop yourself up. You can make a loose fist. Press down into your forearms. Float your hips a little bit. Big inhale, exhale, let your hips come down. Point your toes coming into the Sphinx pose. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, round your back a little, tuck your tailbone a little, float your hips. And your hips come down, untuck your toes. Press down into your forearms in Sphinx pose. We'll do one more. Tucking your toes under. Exhale, rounding. Hips down, untuck your toes. Release your hands. And we're just turning to the other side. I'm going to get up and turn so I'm still facing your direction. Bottom arm reaches up overhead. You're stretching out. Top arm, top leg float a little bit. And then exhale, you're bringing your knee in toward your chest. It's a little bit of a balance challenge. You got this. Inhale to float a little bit. And exhale to knee to shoulder. And inhale, lift. And an exhale, curl in. Do one more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll curl in a little and bring ourselves up to upright, sitting upright again. Now tuck one leg underneath and take your other leg in your arms. Now, if that doesn't seem like it's going to work for you, you can also have your foot out in front of you or your leg kind of longer out in front of you and rock on your heel. Everybody's got different levels of flexibility throughout their life and throughout your day. Um, in the moment, you can just kind of see what works for you best. Encouraging stretch in your hips. And we'll switch sides, tuck one leg under, and then find the way that your other hip wants to stretch, either with your leg long out in front of you. Maybe you're on your heel with your foot on the floor. Maybe you're holding your leg and moving it around. We'll turn face down towards the floor, moving through some cats and cows. Cat and cow is a really interesting way to move with your breath. You're rounding your back and then arching your back. You're moving through all the big parts of your body, your head, your rib cage, your pelvis, and noticing the way that you're breathing as you're moving. And we'll find some movements with a little bit stretchier ways. So let your hips move back towards your heels. Then lift up into the cat pose. You're rounding your back. Find yourself in neutral table and let your hips move back towards your heels. Come up into the cat pose and find neutral table. It's a long line from your top of your head back to your back of your hips, and let your hips move back towards your heels. We'll do one more like that. Breathe deeply and then find neutral and hips move back towards your heels. And we'll reverse that. Come forward into a cow pose and find neutral table and hips move back towards your heels. Come forward into a cow pose. Find neutral table and hips move back towards your heels. And we'll glide forward and round. And let's come to a squat pose. Tuck your toes under, and you can keep your hips back on your heels, or you could rock back. This is a pretty big, deep knee bend. So you can stay like this with your knees really deeply bent like this. Or if that doesn't work for your knees, you can be more like a high, like a folded up chair, supported chair pose. And anywhere in between is cool. Just finding that stretch of your low back, your tailbone. Just giving yourself some space there. And we'll come up out of our squat pose to simple standing. Once you're standing, you can walk your feet out a little bit. You put your hands together or have your arms down by your sides, either way. Start to shift from one foot to the other foot. And we'll take one foot forward a little bit and the other foot back. And we'll lift into between two different poses here. This is the beginning of a dancer pose and the beginning of a half splits. We're moving in between those two poses. And we'll just take your back foot and bring it forward. And we're moving between those two poses with your other leg in front. Moves forward and back. And we'll step together at the top of the mat. Find simple standing again with your arms in a way of your choice. And start to walk your feet together a little bit. Take one foot back. And we'll step forward into dancer pose. You can bend your knee and your hand and your ankle might connect. They don't have to. You could also have your hand and your foot just kind of reaching towards each other or your back leg long. So lift up through your chest. And this is a really interesting space to practice breathing. And come out of your dancer pose. We'll move into a half forward fold. Hands on the fronts of your legs, hinging. Just like neutral table when you were kneeling, only now you've got standing on your feet. And we'll lift up, step one foot back, coming into the dancer pose on the other side. Stepping forward. And coming out of your dancer pose, we'll come into the half forward fold. Give ourselves a little bit of stretchiness, a little bit of space. One more time, back into your simple stand. And we'll come up towards the top of the mat. Inhale, sweeping your arms way out, up overhead. Exhale, arms out wide. Hands on the floor. Step one foot back into a lunge. And then you're stepping back into a plank. Your foot that stepped back, step it forward, coming into a lunge on the other side. And then step together. Top of the mat, inhale to half lift. Exhale to full fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up and overhead, hands together. Exhale, draw your hands down, center line. And we'll do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, arms out, hands to the floor. Step one foot back into a lunge. And step your other foot back into a plank. Your foot that stepped back, let it step forward, coming into your lunge. And step together. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to full fold. Inhale, lift up. Hands together above you. Draw your hands down to center line. And notice your heart beating and your breath breathing. So you've moved a little bit more vigorously. Notice how effort affects your breath. And notice how stillness affects your breath. Point your fingers down towards the floor. Follow your hands down towards the floor. We'll step back into a plank. Notice your breath here as you hold a little bit of an effortful pose. And then let your knees come down and we'll fold over into a child's pose, a resting pose, and observe how your breath changes in a resting pose. And we'll lift ourselves up and come back to our beginning position. Legs folded. You can have an upright posture. Notice your breath in the front of your body. You can wrap your arms across the front of your body, or you can just notice and observe. And use the whole front of your body. Notice your forehead, your nose, your eyes, your cheeks. Notice your mouth, your jaw. Notice the front of your neck. Observe the front of your chest and your torso, the fronts of your hips, tops of your legs, the fronts of your knees. Notice the fronts of your shins, your ankles, the tops of your feet, and the tops of your toes. Big soft inhale breath. Notice the whole front of your body. Exhale and soften up the front of your body. Soften the corners of your eyes and the corners of your mouth. Now move your attention to the back of your body. Soft inhale. Feel the whole back of your body, back of your head, maybe backs of your ears, back of your neck, your upper back, your shoulders, backs of your arms. Notice the whole back of your torso down towards your hips, your glutes, backs of your thighs, backs of your knees, your calves. Notice the backs of your ankles, your heels, the bottoms of your feet, and your toes. Soft inhale and exhale. And let the back of your body, back of your neck, tops of your shoulders get a little bit soft and heavy. Bring your attention to the right side of your body. And you can notice the right side of your head and your right arm and your right leg, whole right side of your torso. Big soft inhale, expand your awareness of your right side. Exhale and soften up, right side of your body. And turn your awareness to the left side of your body. Notice the left side of your head. You might name different parts of your body, like your left eye, your left ear, left cheek, your left shoulder, your arm, your leg. Whole left side of your body. Take big soft inhale. Exhale and soften the whole left side of your body. And somehow readjust yourself so you're finding connection and noticing, able to more easily notice your whole body. It's an integrated whole. Take a soft inhale breath through your nose. Observe your entire body from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, from the top to the bottom, and from the right to the left, front and the back, upper body, lower body, full awareness. Exhale and sink into your body and feel your physical body. And now just notice breathing. Observe your inhales and your exhales. If you notice your mind wandering a lot and you have difficulty, you're not alone. Everyone does at certain times and um, for lots of different reasons. Our minds are uh, very movable and jump around a lot frequently. So as you're inviting your mind to kind of settle, just like your body is settling, you might give it something to do, a simple task. Like you might say to yourself, I'm inhaling when you inhale, and say to yourself, I'm exhaling when you exhale. You can work with this practice for as long as you like. If you feel ready, you can bring your awareness back to your hands. You can rub your hands together. And take your hands over top of your head to the back of your head. Fingertips to the center of your forehead, kind of touching, and smooth them out toward your temples. Fingertips to your cheekbones, draw them down toward your jawline. And hands to your opposite shoulders, smooth down toward your elbows. One hand inside the other, palms up, thumbs touching. Soft inhale breath through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Move your head around. And let's find breath in observing the front of your body, crossing your arms in front of you, arms back at your sides or behind you, or even wrapped behind the back of your body, maybe one over and one under, feeling your back of your body as you breathe. One hand down, other arm out or wrapped around or reaching over, even feeling one side of your body as you breathe. And switching sides, one hand down, other arm up and over. And lifting up, hands on the tops of your legs, little circles around with your torso, and little circles around the other way. Coming into just a neutral space and observing the effects of your practice. Notice how focusing on your breath affects your thoughts, affects your emotions, affects your energy levels. Take a big soft inhale breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And one more big soft inhale and exhale. Thank you so much. Thanks for practicing today with me and with Comeback Yoga. Comeback Yoga is a nonprofit, and we offer these meditation classes and yoga classes to veterans and to people who are serving in the military, active military duty, and to their friends and family. We have in-person classes and more resources available to you. If you're interested in that, please go to our website, comebackyoga.org. Contact our staff. They're amazing, really dedicated people who have a lot of knowledge and can connect you with resources that will suit you. So I hope that you'll join the community and do that. I hope you'll come back to this class. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.